Well, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to change over the steering wheel on the AU Falcon. The current original one has got some play in the rubber. I think it's a pretty common problem with the AU steering wheels. I've got a replacement. It's not great, but it's better than the one that's on it at the moment. So yeah, I'll take you through the steps of changing the steering wheel over. Now before we get started, I'm just going to take the cable off the battery just to make that airbag safe. So I'll just get that bolt off the battery and undo the cables, and yeah, we can get started. So step one is just to take these little plugs out on the side of the steering wheel. There's two, one on either side. Just a flathead screwdriver will do the job there. Now to get those Torx bolts out, you're going to need a T30. I've got a little set here. I've got it from Super Cheap, I think it was, Toledo 5-point bit set. And yeah, this one here, which is, it says on it T30, is the one that will take out those bolts. Now once you've got those Torx bolts out, one on either side, and they come out pretty easy when you've got the right tool. It's just a matter then of just lifting out the airbag. Just be careful because you've got obviously the wires on the back that connect it up, so we're just going to have to remove those next. Now getting those wires off, the yellow one just pulls out from the sort of the top. It just sort of pops out. You can see there's two little, like a lug, it sort of presses into the back of the airbag. That red one is a little bit harder. You've just got to lift the front of that clip just so that the other bit can slide out. But a bit fiddly, but anyway, it's fairly easy. Right, so now I've got a T50 Torx bit, and just undoing the central nut that holds the steering wheel on. It's fairly simple to remove. We'll see whether or not it's easier to remove the actual wheel itself now. Usually they're pretty tight, often require a fair bit of work to get them off, but we'll see. Okay, so I'll just remove this as well. It's just popped off, and I've actually already loosened this and just pull that away. You'll see I put back the center nut, so as I pull off the steering wheel, it obviously doesn't come flying off. You don't really want a mouthful of steering wheel. Okay, and so then the next job is just to pull the wheel. If you haven't got a puller, of course, you have to do it manually, which is what I've just done. Now I couldn't film while I was pulling on the wheel, giving it a bit of a bash with my fist, but you can see once it's off, once it's loosened, then it just simply pulls out like that, and away we go. Now putting the replacement wheel on is just a reverse of taking the old one off, so it was all fairly simple to put back on, and hopefully it should be better than the old one, which I think you can probably see at the top here. just how much play it had in that rubberized material, which really wasn't good, not good for driving. So the new wheel doesn't have that. It's tight. It'll be a whole lot easier, a lot better to drive with. It's not perfect. It's hard to actually find really good replacement wheels, preferably a leather wheel off a Fairmont. Really difficult to find these days in good condition, particularly in the greys, the lighter greys. So anyway, it'll do until I find a better one. Yeah, just be a lot easier to drive the car with that new wheel now. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this was informative. And yeah, I'll see you next time.